In question 2, the function f is defined by f of x equals to minus 2x square minus 8x minus 13 for x is less than minus 3. In part A, we have to express f of x in the form 2 minus 2x plus a whole squared plus b. So to express 2x square minus 8x minus 13 in that form, we'll first expand it. So this will become minus 2 into x squared plus 2ax plus a squared plus b. Multiplying with minus 2, we'll get minus 2x squared minus 4ax minus 2a squared plus b. And this is equals to minus 2x squared minus 8x minus 13. Now comparing the coefficients on the left and right hand side, for x it is minus 8 on the left hand side and minus 4a on the right hand side. So we'll write minus 4a will be equals to minus 8 equals to minus 8 and a will be equals to positive 2. Now comparing the constant terms, the constant term on the left hand side is minus 13 and on the right hand side it is 2a minus 2a squared plus b. So minus 2a squared plus b will be equals to minus 13. The value of a is 2, so this will become minus 2 into 2 squared plus b equals to minus 13. B will be equals to minus 13. So 2 squared is 4 and 4 times 2 is minus 8. So minus 8 will become a plus over here. So the value of B will be equals to minus 5. Once we have the value of A and B, we can write the final form as f of x will be equals to minus 2 into A is 2. So x plus 2 whole squared and the value of B is minus 5. So this will be minus 5. In part B, we have to find the range of f. Now the value, the domain of the function f of x is less than equals to minus 3. From the conversion that we did, we know that this minus 2 and minus 5 is the turning point. So to give the range first, we will sketch a graph of the function f of x. So this point will be minus 2. Let's say this point is minus 5 and this negative minus 2 shows that it will have a maximum point. So the curve will be like this, where this point is the maximum point and it has coordinates minus 2 comma minus 5. Now in the question it says that x has to be less than minus 3. So it means the value of x is minus 3 and it has to be less than this value. So we need to find the value of the function at x equals to minus 3 and the function will be less than that particular value. So finding the value of f of minus 3, so this will become minus 2 into minus 3 plus 2 whole squared minus 5. Minus 2 into minus 1 whole squared will become a 1 minus 5. So this will be equals to minus 7. Now, as this negative sign showed that it is a maximum point and at minus 3, the value of the function, we can see it is minus 7. And the domain of f of x is less than minus 3. So for all the values of the function for x less than minus 3, the function will always be less than minus 7. So we'll write f of x will be less than minus 7. In part C, we have to find an expression for f inverse of x. Now to find the expression for f inverse of a quadratic function, we always make sure that it is converted to the complete square form, which we already did in part A. So this was minus 2 into x plus 2 whole squared minus 5. Finding the inverse, this will become y equals to minus 2 into x plus 2 whole squared minus 5. Now exchanging the values of x and y, so this will become x is equals to minus 2 into y plus 2 whole squared minus 5. Taking 5 on the other side, so this will become x plus 5 and dividing by minus 2. So this will become x plus 5 upon minus 2 equals to y plus 2 whole squared. Now taking the square root, so we can write the negative sign in the numerator. So this can be written as minus x plus 5 upon 2 and taking the square root to get rid of the square root on the left hand side. So this will become square root of negative x plus 5 upon 2 equals to y plus 2. And now taking 2 on the left hand side, so y will be equals to minus 2. And as the square root has a plus minus sign, so this will become plus minus of square root of minus x plus 5 upon 2. So we can write that the function f inverse of x is minus 2 plus minus square root of minus x plus 5 upon 2. However, there is one thing we'll have to be careful about, and that is the domain of the function f of x was x is less than minus 3, which means that the range of this function must always be less than minus 3 as well. So if we take the positive sign minus 2 plus this particular answer, so that answer will not be less than minus 3. So in that case, the only value for f inverse of x will be possible if we take the square root with a negative sign. So the final answer will be minus x plus 5 upon 2, and there will be a negative sign, as we have to make sure that the range of f inverse of x must be equal to the domain of f of x, which is x is less than minus 3. So this must also be, so f inverse of x must also be less than minus 3.